This is a faceless morning video. I gotta download more than once that I gotta give back today. Told by the creator to give back in some way, whether it's helping, giving guidance, helping out a family member, or helping out somebody that helped me before. People contributed to my life in a positive way, help back today. So if you if you've had someone bless you, you're supposed to get a spiritual and creative boost. Okay, so find it back to your ministers, spiritual coaches, psychics, spouses, and teachers. If you one of those people as well, you also have to give back. It's kind of like in the past year, whether energetically or spiritually, from any leader or entrepreneur, you have to give back. If you are a teacher of any kind today, okay? All right. Whether you're a science teacher, a star teacher, a literary teacher, a teacher of history or geography or something like that, or creative teacher, especially if you are someone that's helping people to have breakthroughs and get through obstacles. This is a good day to help people to find solutions to their problems or their creative blocks, okay? So they can have a creative breakthrough. If you are in need of a creative boost, you should be asking for. Hi, everybody. All right. Where you have to have your solitude in. If you're dealing with people who are bullying you or combative or trying to take charge of you, or spouse is trying to control you, or you're in a like the teacher trying to control your energy, you need to set up boundaries peacefully. Don't argue today. It's going to work against you. Okay. Um, you may end up feeling like you got drained real quick. It's like it'll be an argument that seems like it, or somebody might actually try to try to one up. Real toxic today if you argue with people. So you're better off responding in silence today to toxic competition or family members that want to uh you, or that, or people that may be trying to manipulate to block you so you don't know how they truly feel. Okay, people who are wearing disguises, you need to avoid them. I'm just saying, y'all, because wonderful day. It's a wonderful week. Get your sun in. Do not skip your sun here. I even got the phone facing the sun. Okay. I purposely got off because it's about to be a lot of energy leeching, y'all. It's about to be a lot. When I did the oracles today, I saw the spy energy come out, and I said, okay, I see. So some of y'all may have people trying to copy your homework, just trying to watch you in secret, trying to get into your identity or image, doing little sneaky psychic readings on you, or trying to record your downloads. It's better that if you have any powerful downloads that are worth money, your mouth shut publicly. Okay, don't go too deep. Don't go too deep with your downloads publicly. Spies, y'all. Spy energy came out. Hi, everybody. I'm not trying to cause panic, but I'm gonna tell you, there's people that's going to be, and other students too. If you're in the writing, be careful. I recommend it if you're in any workshops or drawing workshops for you to record your process. Get a video recording software and record it, because somebody in to uh, get into your destiny or might be trying to spy on you. See, I don't even know who that. You see what I'm talking about? I felt it today. Like, damn, it's like it's people looking for me because I don't even know that car. But it's just wild that I feel like people. I can sense like some people are just circling the block, trying to watch me, y'all. It's real creepy. Uh, I over here behind this wall to protect my boundaries, and whoever that was been looking for me. They slowed down like they was trying to see. Maybe they know my car. This person know my car, so they went looking around to see if they see me. Y'all, it's super creepy. Now y'all see what I'm talking about. Do not use the air conditioner today as a way. Don't be so quick to turn your heat down. Do not be so quick to cool your fire. You're gonna need that fire energy to manifest today. Maybe like, oh, I need to get cool. It's not gonna work. Understand that with your environment always affect the health of your chakras, strength of your chakras. So some of y'all may be all fired up and feel heat. How do you know that that's not the creator trying to get all of attraction? See what I'm saying? So don't be so quick to run for that air AC. There was no AC. I literally saw a video yesterday in the newsfeed that said what was life like without AC. Pretty good. Sweating is good. Get outside, sweat, get blow. The creator will give you cool air outside when you need it. If you're substituting your indoor your outdoor for your indoor, then that's kind of vibration, y'all. Hi, everybody. On my car and slowed down, and I'm behind a wall, y'all. See this wall? Look. So how the heck did they? How the heck did they see me? They was literally like straining, like trying to look around. They literally looked around each one of these walls of this pavilion to see if they could see me. They must have looked over there first and was like, "Oh, she ain't over there, so let me look over here." I'm like, "Yo." I purposely came behind this wall for solitude, and yet somebody still looked for me. And this goes on almost every day in my neighborhood. There's this one dude that keeps driving the same path, hoping to see me. And one day I told him, I said, "Can you stop following me?" He was like, "It's a free world." I'm like, "I don't care if you think it's a free world, but you keep showing up at the same time I'm showing up in the same 1 hour window on the same road." And yet I know he don't live on that street because I live on that street. So my point is, he's just driving that street to be able to see me. It's like thirsty for energy, y'all. The low spirited people, they are thirsty for our energy. They didn't do the work. They didn't do the introspection the last couple days. They was being toxic, so they all drained. They wasn't eating their soup. I tell people, like, I know a lot of stuff, y'all, like so much spiritual stuff is unbelievable. That's why I want y'all to come to my workshops. Okay? So I'm having a workshop today between 1 and 3 p.m. Eastern time. I'm actually going to have this workshop be whatever you want to donate. I don't even care. Okay? It's going to be for spiritual people, non-traditional and traditional, and it's going to be for writers too. So you have to have Zoom, y'all. It's going to be for 30 minutes. So if you can attend between between 1 and 3 p.m. Eastern time today, email me and tell me that you want to be in my Zoom. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have 3 free spots. First come, first serve. First people to email me get in free. First 3 people to email me get in free. Everybody else is going to have to donate whatever they can. Okay? I have to give back today. This is my way of giving back. And there's going to be special announcements in this workshop that y'all going to really need to hear. Okay? I'm achieving in silence now. I'm not going to say what I'm teaching in the workshop, but it will be something spiritually related. It is copyrighted stuff. And I will have a literary exercise that's for anyone who is trying to finish their Dark Night of the Soul, and a couple other literary prompts. This is going to be very important for this chapter, this change of chapter that everybody's having. Because a lot of y'all should be having a new chapter. Should be like, it's going in a better direction if something's been keeping you stuck. Hi, everybody. If you want a basic natal chart reading, it's going to be $10. It'll be basic to advanced. But I'm going to tell you, if you get the natal chart reading, I could take 3 people today. 3 people for $10 each. If you get your natal chart reading today by email, you will get the first part of my PDF that I'm publishing for free. You got to the end of the day to email me for that $10 natal chart reading. I'm going to throw in the PDF. I'm going to throw in part 1 of my PDF. I'm being generous today, but this is a special day. For the last few days, I've been feeling so blessed to see in my own personal readings that it keeps saying wish come true, wish come true. And that doesn't happen to me often, where it's like every day it's like wish come true. So I'm going to be at least 20% generous today. I figured out a couple things how I was being blocked, and I want y'all to know this. I want y'all to know what I figured out today. I'm not going to be blocked no more. I don't want y'all to be blocked either. Okay? One thing I can tell y'all, one of the things I'm going to tell y'all that blocks you is people who are blocked. I know that's deep because you want to help people, friends and family members. But understand that people who are blocked, they're trying to get released, and some of them don't care who they block to get their release. And the release that they think they're getting is the release that they need, but it's actually basically like Stephen Pressfield said, it's a shadow work release. But they're under the illusion, because they release the energy that they're released. When energy blockage ain't enough, the Creator will always give you it physically on top of energetically. And if the physical don't come as well, it's because the way you got released was an unhealthy version, and basically you did it the devil way. Y'all, it's deep. I figured out today that a family member I've known for about 20 years basically has been repeatedly cycling blocking me because somebody that they're keeping secret from me is blocking them. I sensed it intuitively, and I kept getting visions, and then I got confirmation when I decided not to care anymore, and they realized they couldn't get a false energy toxic release from me because I pulled my energy back and just let them stay blocked. And now they're panicking. They don't know what to do. But I told them getting an energy release is no longer my responsibility. They have to release themselves from that situation. I'm tired of being their trash can. So, hi everybody. If you're seeing 444, okay, I can tell you right now, there's probably somebody playing with your energy. I know that's not what you want to hear, but You definitely got some toxicity in your life, and it could be in your family, or it could actually be earthbound spirits playing with your energy. You may want to consider having a change of location for a while. Okay, I'm being a little generous in this live video. I also got um don't try to use high don't try to use grains for energy today. I was told no. Do the hard work spiritually. Some people, they run the grains and oats and they're like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get. But do you know that using grains and oats all the time to get energetic can actually be you using the devil's way? Like, if you think about it, a lot of the abundant animals, they don't eat that much grains. They don't even eat as much grains as we do. So that just goes to show that we're running from the spiritual work and trying to get around it through running to this oatmeal and running to these seeds and grains and bread and croissants and things like that. I'm actually trying to live a very more of a grain free life. I would rather get my energy boost through exercise and spiritual empowerment and fruit because I know the Garden of Eden, if we're going to go by any of the religions, whatever Edens in any of the religions, they had fruit trees and fruit was abundant. And all animals eat fruit. All animals. I'm sure if you threw a berry, a fish would eat it. The point that I'm saying is I'm staying away from devil food, low key devil food, because it to me it makes it to me it actually I think that allows you to cheat. It almost allows you to break into like get into the underground of the Akashic records and sneak in and think you got away with it, and then when you pay for it in a karmic way, you're like, why is this happening to me? It's because you've been doing too many grains thinking you can hack your way into the Akashic records and not get caught. And that's just the truth. I woke up today and was like, I had literally a micro teacup, little teacup of coffee that was like pure, like no artificial stuff in it, no sweeteners, no none of that stuff. And I felt like that was just the amount. Like I don't even need no oatmeal because I'm getting my energy from the sun. The rest of it, see how I'm sitting in the sun? Like one of the best ways to get through a fast is literally just stay outdoors. It's not about running from your toxic environment. It's about letting the earth feed you. I couldn't understand why I was able to lose the weight so fast a couple years ago. Fasting was super easy for me, and everybody in the group I was in was like, how are you doing that? They kept asking me, and I didn't have the answer, but what it was, I was intuitively doing the right thing. I literally only went in the house to go to the bathroom, grab, maybe grab some water or maybe get a book and leave. I was literally never home. There's a friend of mine, well, old ex-friend of mine, because he been using me as a trash can of his energy. When he's in a high vibration type of energy, he's literally never home. And I noticed that he doesn't put on any weight, and he's nicer and he's less toxic. So I really think that we've been all deceived to think that home is sanctuary. If it's not the outdoors, then it's really not sanctuary, y'all. I think the Native Americans knew this. That's why their tent was pretty much only used for sleeping and real secret, sacred spiritual practices. Other than that, if they could use the nighttime, the evening, late evening hours to protect their spiritual practices, then they would just be outside at the fire pit. I think that our homes would be less toxic energetically if we stop releasing in them. Stop bringing our problems there. Our problems are not really supposed to be in our house. I know y'all think, I know we, modern civilization has told us that. It's not. You said oatmeal get you thick, but what is the point of getting thick? Like, okay. Let me ask y'all something. Let me ask y'all a question. When y'all see doves, are they thick? Nah, they ain't that thick. So why is everybody trying to get thick? For attention? There ain't no attention like the kind you get when you're lighter. When your body doesn't feel like baggage, and it will always feel like baggage when you get thick. Weight is weight. Weight is weight. Jackie Chan knows this, and Jet Li knows this. I don't know why we don't know this. Asian people know this. I don't know why Americans don't realize this. That, yeah, you might get a thick built body, but how powerful is your mind? It's probably not that powerful. All your energy and strength building is going into your muscles. You don't need tons of muscles to live long. There's 90-year-old people that are skinny and walking around with just fine. I see him over here. I see this. There's a guy who's here is Snow White. He hikes this whole area, and he's literally skinny. So I'm done with that. I don't walk heels anymore, y'all. I'm good. Heels is for people that want their body to be their biggest asset. And I'm like, I believe in what 50 Cent said. Say, if your body is your biggest asset, you're gonna do some hoe stuff out here. And eventually you don't get to keep your body as the biggest asset. Eventually it gotta go. So luxurious. Yeah. And being skinny is a privilege. You know, being skinny is a privilege. Not everybody can getting back to skinny is a privilege. Some people spend their whole life trying to get skinny again, and that's very sad. You know, I see some old people in the retirement homes walking their butt off, and still that fat won't come off. The point that I'm making is aging, learning how to be quiet more by yourself outdoors, outside. That's a gift and that's a privilege. You know how many people don't go outside no more? If the creator can compel you intuitively to sit outside for an hour, then you are privileged. If you can make it to 11 a.m. without solid food in your stomach, then you are privileged. Most people are not. So when you get into your gratitude energy today, which you should, which we all should be, we need to talk about how some of us are privileged. I know that me being an introvert, more of an inward person, when I'm not on YouTube and not helping y'all, I know that's a privilege. I know that makes me. I know that that's hard to be when everybody's running their mouth on cell phones, online. I don't run my mouth in text messages. I don't even be. Sometimes I don't even get back online after 1 p.m. Yesterday I got text messages from some of y'all, and I'm just getting to y'all text messages, even though my phone was right there. The point, I know that that's an inner power that I have naturally, and I'm giving gratitude for that. It's probably going to help me live long. It's probably contributing to me having extending on my life. Hi, everybody. But let me tell you, I don't judge and criticize people anymore who don't know how to have solitude, naturally go after it without chasing something. I don't criticize them no more because it may not be a part of their purpose. It may not be an extension of their destiny. So if some of y'all are pushing yourself into hours and hours and hours and hours of solitude, and you're still unhappy and miserable and feeling lonely, then it's not a part of your destiny. So stop doing it. Like my daughter is a social butterfly. I used to think that she was messing up her life, but now I realize that that's actually a part of her destiny. So I don't say nothing and I don't get in the way anymore. Somebody said oatmeal with strawberries is so good. That's what somebody said. But what is better than having nothing in your stomach? Having a little bit in your stomach and literally feeling like the power of God empowering you. I think that a lot of people forget about how strong the sun is, how powerful that sky is, how it can literally override oatmeal. Like people be forgetting about that. Today, when I felt like I was going to chase 2 cups of coffee and an oatmeal bar with and it had strawberry in it and apples, I was like, I'm good. I was like, no, I'm not doing that no more. I'm gonna just go ahead and let there be peace. I'm gonna let whatever demonic energy I'm powering through. I'm gonna let God go ahead and take care of it. So I lit a white candle, or I lit a little incense like they do in the churches, in the Indian churches. I just sat there and I thought about the positive things about my relatives and all their strengths. I thought about that, how everybody's contributing to help me, even if they're dead, the power they left behind for me to use. I kind of thought about that, and after that, I literally moved my desk. I moved it actually to the fireplace and to a sunny window. Now, I know that what I write is going to be even 10, 15 times better because I'm not writing in the shade for hours. I'm letting the window determine how much light I get and how much light I don't, and not the walls, not the walls, and not the light switch. So I find that me just going with the seasons. I was listening to Stephen Pressfield this week, and he was talking about humans needing to relearn how to go with the seasons. That we are so busy like following the script that we're given in high school and elementary that we don't know how to just go with the seasons. Where like this season we're really not into chasing money. We're just kind of letting our energy be at peace or whatever. We might spend 10 years not chasing money. Just maybe living as a stoic for 10 years. And people might say we're a bum and we're wow. How could we put a pin in that, like Stephen Pressfield would say? But guess what? That could be the season that we in for 10 years. But every season is abundant. If I wasn't in this energy, I wouldn't have got the downloads I got this morning. If I was always in the season of work, grind, pedal to the metal for the man, I wouldn't be writing the stuff that I'm writing. I wouldn't have wrote 400 pages of great literature this year. The point that I'm making is we have to stop complaining and find a way to see the gratitude, see the benefits in the season that we're in. Your hair's not growing long. That's the season that it's in. Stop chasing long hair. Stop buying all these products. I'm sure it will start growing faster soon as you take care of yourself inward. Soon as you just have a lifestyle where you take better care of yourself mentally and spiritually, the hair will grow. But right now, if you make mistakes with your inward self, the hair is not going to grow, and that's it. the point is, the point is, I've accepted that I'm in the season where my body can be easily damaged. I can break a bone real easy. My hair could fall out over anything. If I don't eat right, I'm suffering from insomnia for 3 days. Um, my life has to have some sort of productivity, or I feel like I'm wasting it because I'm aware of how time clock old I am. I know my age for sure by the clock, matrix clock. And I've been made too much aware of it, that I do have, part of me feels like I do have to have some meaning in my day. But also I have to practice more, not even letting people in the world tell me how old I am or how good looking I am. I'm sitting out here wild out in the open with just my hair finger picked with my fingers. I didn't put any product in my hair. I washed it last night, got up, finger picked it, and rolled. And I washed my face and all that. I washed up last night before I went to bed, and I feel good that I wasn't cracking the whip on myself, that had this perfect image for people who don't even care about me, who don't even know me. Today I decided to give up. I'm sharing my life with y'all so y'all understand. Today I've decided to give up chasing anything that seems like I'm trying to be flawless or perfect. I quit. I'm gonna wash my hair, put a little moisturizer in there, take the soft sponge, do it in a circle motion just to lock the moisture in, and hit the road. I'm not apologizing for my texture. I'm not apologizing for any scars on my face. I'm not wearing no makeup. I'm not wearing fake nails. I don't care. I'll look neat as I can without wearing myself down trying to look neat. I'm done with it. I'd rather just have some quiet and some creative energy and some air. This is real talk. Y'all, it's gotten real old and exhausting trying to be perfect for people who are not perfect. Like, we're perfectly flawed. How about that one? You're perfectly flawed according to society, but to the Most High, how you treating people, you ain't flawed. You just flawed to these people that don't know you. I know how I treat people. I know that I'm always, if somebody in a situation, I know that if I can help, I help. So I know I'm not flawed. Even if I had no teeth in my mouth, even if I had a George Jefferson bald head as a woman, alopecia, whatever, I know with energy I'm putting out. So I really don't care no more. And maybe that's why there's people around here suddenly so attracted to my energy. Y'all, it's ridiculous. I got people in trucks just staring. I got people stopping, getting out their cars, staring. People waving at me at cars. I don't even know these people. I don't know their cars either. But I think it's a vibration that you put out where people can sense you're not chasing perfection, so they feel more comfortable around you or speaking to you. They're, they're more attracted to you. Let me tell you, when you be as God made you, you will attract the people that's for you and that actually supposed to help you. And that's just the bottom line. It's time to get rid of all the fake. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. I know some of y'all are saying why I'm not on camera is because it's heavy spell work today, a lot of spine and stuff. I didn't like some of the energy that came out, that came in my intuition and also in my oracles. You know, insecure people, dogmatic people want to argue with me, want to try to tear down my confidence, and I just don't got time for their energy. Sometimes you're seen, sometimes you're not seen, just so that you can ground other people. So you don't give them nothing, no fire to throw wood in when the fire's high enough. My fire's high enough already. I don't need nobody throwing wood on it. For real. Yo. Hi, everybody. You can chase money if you want to, but it's not the season. It's not the season for that. But you can. It's not the year of that. It's the year of the snake. If you can't value your spiritual health over money, then you might pay for it karmically next year. When you chase money, you're chasing people's energy that also getting money. When you chase money, you end up as a pocket watcher. You end up as a knowledge troll. I don't care. I'm not apologizing for what I say. Chasing money tempts you to be sneaky, to be a shapeshifter, to be greedy and stingy. And it also makes you think that you're not disrespecting other people's boundaries when you know you are. I got people talking in this video right now that might be just here to see what I know because they want to try to get money off of it. Do I care? I already know the money chasers is on here. Money chasers wake up in the morning chasing money, and they're also energy chasers. Do I care? Because I already know everybody suffers to try to steal my energy. But don't think that we gonna don't think I'm gonna cater to your energy if you're a money chaser and think that me and you gonna see eye to eye with that. We're not seeing eye to eye. And if you're looking for an apology, you come to the wrong channel. I clearly say unfiltered. Sometimes I am soft with my guidance, but sometimes I'm hard like grandma can be. People say they want me to be auntie, the empress, and mama. Well, as we know, that energy ain't always so sweet. And if you chasing money, you better be chasing money because you're chasing world peace, and not because you chasing things. Because the creator has already provided everything that you need. For real. The immigrants, they know this. They go to the free clinics. They get everything taken care of. You don't have to go without food. You don't even have to go without shelter. I have an uncle who's had an apartment at the YMCA his whole life. He looks good. He got a nice little apartment. He eats mostly for free, and he literally looks amazing. People always say your uncle is so handsome. What is he? Native American, Indian? I say yeah, he's half Native American like I am. Reason why he looks better than me, even though he's in his 60s, is because he wasn't chasing no damn money like I was for 10 years. And that's the point. This is the year of the snake. You're welcome. You're welcome. I don't care what next year is. All I care about is today and this year. Next year is none of my business. Okay? Because you don't know what forces and what obstacles may come. You might not even see next year. You might not even be alive next year. This is what I don't do future year seeing anymore either. I future see this day. That's what I do. When I was in that energy, that toxic part of the Juwu community where it was like future see the year, 2 years ahead. Y'all, when those obstacles hit, when loved ones died and my daughter got in car accidents, I'm like, this right here, now I feel like I got delays. I wouldn't even feel like I had delays if I wasn't trying to see the next year. Point, y'all. Real talk. I don't care. I'll know that energy if I get there physically. If God lets me live next year, I'm sure. If God lets me live in this body next year, I'm sure I'll get the energy I'm supposed to get next year. At this point, y'all, I feel like let's stop trying to learn how to be. Just be. What is this fear? I gotta get the money because I don't know next year. What if I be okay? All that, no. When I wasn't in that energy ever, I was having the biggest breakthroughs of my life. And now that I'm having these breakthroughs, big breakthroughs again, it's because I'm not in that energy. I don't really care what's going on at 3 p.m. today. I don't care what's going on in the news. I don't care. My intuition will save me. Because I know how many positive thoughts I have in my mind. So my intuition must come through. So I really don't care. y'all. Y'all. Y'all want a card? Yeah, for now on, y'all. I ain't even little. I don't even want to pull cards unless y'all ask for it. Cause y'all ain't gonna be sitting up here coming for my throat chakra, all because I pulled the card and you ain't want a card pulled. Y'all, if y'all want me to pull a card, I will. I ain't pull no cards yet. I ain't pull no cards yet. I was waiting for somebody to say something. I give what y'all asked me for. And I felt everybody was asking me, like, self-reflection is supposed to go on today. Doing self-reflection outside. Okay? Yeah. Getting out the dark night of the soul through outdoor energy. Seeing your way in your mind clearly with your vision. Do y'all know when you vision see is supposed to be for today? It's not supposed to be for the future. Like, I didn't know that. Like, vision is supposed to be for today because today is the only energy that's already been flooding coming to you. Okay? That you are aware of. The energy that you are aware of. This is real as talk, y'all. Hi, everybody. Somebody said pull it, so don't y'all be sitting up there saying witch. We all witches. If you think you ain't a witch, then you're fooling yourself. You're living in denial. According to the Matrix, the word witch is anybody with spiritual powers, anybody with psychic abilities and intuitive is a witch. So if you got any of that going on, you a witch. Okay, y'all, let me pull one. I wanted to come out. I don't want to hammer no. Let me tell y'all, when y'all hammer cards, you're hammering yourself. You're hammering yourself too. So you're going to get drained. Okay? I don't want to do that. If you positive, you got positive energy, you're not going to pull a card that you shouldn't pull. You know you're not self-absorbed. You know you're not thinking you're entitled to things other people ain't. So no need to hammer. Just pull a darn card. Okay. What is that? Yeah, Mars. Mars. Energize. Force yourself. Was I not talking about that on video? Energize. Told y'all. Synchronicity. Okay, Mars can still be connected to Earth energy. Force yourself to be creative. Mars is creative energy. It also means taking care of your environment. It could also mean like getting some editing done, purging. Force yourself to purge. Kick things out of your energy. Set up boundaries. Get rid of the devil. All right, there's somebody you need to stand your ground with, but you got to do it peacefully. Don't be ready to throw the hands. If you feel like you're having problem with standing your ground, you might want to wear a tiger's eye stone. If you're not confident enough to speak up for yourself, but if you find that you speak up for yourself in a trifling way, or you get trifling with it, you're going to definitely want to wear a blue or purple stone. Okay, there you go. Mars, get the work done. It also means giving back. Okay, share some knowledge to help people get out of bondage. Virgo, definitely Virgo and Taurus energy. Y'all, why the hell was this bug walking over to this card? It's a really weird bug. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Woo, child. I'm not going to kill you because this is your home. Just don't jump on me. If you jump on, I'm telling this bug, if you jump on me, I'm going to flick you. You can walk all over this table, this bench. I don't know why you keep coming to this card. Boundaries, buddy, boundaries. I understand. This is my house too. I told that bug this is my house too. Go ahead, bro. I'm gonna let this bug go by and I'll pull another card. Y'all, this bug ain't no joke. Woo, child, let me get away. If something's wrong with this bug. It got white spots. It's black with white spots. I don't trust bugs like that. Normally, them spotted ones, like even a spotted frog, they're dangerous. They normally got a poison in them. So let me let this spotted bug go on by because I don't want to get bit. But I'm not gonna kill it though because he's helping the he's fighting a battle in the bug world. Hi everybody. Okay. So we'll pull another one here. All right, y'all said Virgo. It came out. Did I not say Virgo? Woo, child. Intuition. The serving of others. Do what you must do. Okay, do what you must do for investments. Okay, the thing about Virgos is they work hard so they don't whatever they create, they know that they did good at, so they don't really worry about whether it's going to make money. They know what they're doing. Okay? They're knowledge collectors. So they don't have to they're one of the most actually elite spiritual people for accessing the Akashic records, and people may not know they are, but they are. Okay. Now, Virgos can still have to do with the goat still. I know some people may not think, but they still have a little bit of the goat bone energy in them. Goat energy in them. So, uh, grains are not really needed. If you eat a lot of grains today, if you don't need a lot of grains. You need your books. You need an educational group or a psychic group or something of that nature. So today is a good day to investigate where your Virgo energy is. Okay, stocks, bonds. It also gets into like having a glow up lifestyle. Also, you might want to get your feet done too. Grooming of your feet and nails. If you got cracked feet, it's probably going to block your energy flow. You know, go to the salon and get somebody to scrape your feet or pay a family member to get it done. Also, take care of your knees. I wouldn't do a lot of squats today. I wouldn't go too hard on that. Okay, so editing, definitely getting into the details. Research. You want to research and like take notes, study the details of something that you're interested in. Uh, if there's something you're planning to teach, you need to research it. So that's signs. Also, be willing to put money on a course or an education. If you're an artist, like somebody that likes to draw, or an investigator, if you were thinking about getting into investigative research, today would be a good day to do that. Okay, so I'll pull one more card, but that's it, y'all. That's it. Because I got to go. So 3 cards, y'all. Minimalism. I got the word minimalism earlier today. This is so that you protect your energy for your manifestation that you're working on. So just be wise with what you put your energy in. You don't be in that low vibrational Cancer energy where you think that more is going to produce more. It's not. Okay. All right. There's additional downloads for this, but I'm going to save them for my workshop. Okay, this is the houses, y'all. Okay. All right. Health and wealth came out. Health and wealth. All right. One of the health and wealth houses came out. Some of y'all need to be mindful of the number seven. I keep getting seven. Somebody said seven the other day, and then I keep seeing I keep seeing it flash in and out of my mind. So just be careful. Somebody might be keeping you in a cycle of thinking you completed something energetically, but you didn't, and it's like not moving. It's just an illusion or something. Okay, getting in using power. Use other people's resources, period. But give credit. Okay? Don't, if you're in that low vibrational Mars energy, then that means you're a thief. You're a shapeshifter. Okay? So even if you're listening to me in here, don't be trying to make money off what I'm saying and don't give credit. That means your Mars is in reverse. Don't be thinking you can redefine what I'm saying and you're not still plagiarizing. You are. You will be. Your Mars will be in reverse. You'll pay it with your health. You'll pay it either financially. This can be karma, y'all. It's a lot of karma energy out here. Be mindful how you use other people's resources. And when it says other people's resources, it's talking about learning groups, listening to teachers, okay? Um, Also, something about, y'all, let me see. That's right. If you get into toxic competitive energy because you're trying to have a breakthrough using other people's resources, you're a manager that's trying to harvest other people's resources, but you're not giving credit. You're gonna find that you're having obstacle after obstacle. It might be down the road, maybe in a week or so, obstacles. You may actually lose some money or something. Property might break. Some of y'all may manifest in some property. But if you're being sneaky and you're acting entitled, you're gonna lose property. All right. Yeah, because Virgo's is property and so is Taurus. Y'all better be mindful of how y'all using other people's property. Okay. You're very welcome. If you, oh, I love you too, bro. Or I can't see your picture. I'm sorry if I said the wrong gender. Whatever pronoun you use, I'm speaking in that pronoun with you. Everybody's using pronouns and stuff, so it's like I'm trying not to offend people not knowing their pronouns. Okay. My workshop will be between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. I'm going to post all the psychic and spiritual opportunities you have today through connecting with me. My workshop between 1 and 3 p.m. 3 free seats, 5 donation seats, meaning there'll be 5 seats in which you can get in if you send donation to my Cash App. It has to be more than $2 because some people are sending $2 and it's a scam account. So in order for me to know that you're not a scammer, you would have to send more than $2. And then there's 3 free seats in my workshop today. If you've never written something, there's going to be spiritual writing exercise as well as some spiritual lessons, and everyone's going to leave with a discount on my PDF or a free copy of my part 1 of my PDF. Okay? I will announce what time my workshop will be. It will be once again between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. Eastern time today. If everything goes well, if I get at least 3 people, then I'll make it a weekly thing. I will wait around for at least 10 minutes for 3 people to come in. It's going to be on Zoom. I'm going to post the Zoom link. Okay. In order to get in free, the 3 free seats, you have to email me and say I'm claiming my free seat in your workshop today. Now, and I do require introductions. I do require introductions. The workshop will be recorded so that I can have a record of the whole workshop in case anybody tries to copy anybody in the group. I have a record for people to use just in case they got to go to court. I will give the people a record if they got to take somebody in the group to court for plagiarizing, or if they plagiarize me, I can produce a copy, okay, of the workshop. So you will be being recorded. So it really doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. I do need your name, and you need to have a picture in your profile. You need, and it better look like it's an actual picture of a person, not some old stock photo. You need a picture in your profile, and you have to introduce yourself. I have to hear your voice. We're not letting no ghosts come in the workshop. Okay. You don't have to be on video while you're talking, but I do have to hear your voice, and you need a picture in your profile pic. So if you have Zoom, go to your Zoom, put a picture of you in there. Okay. There's going to be a picture of me. If you can see me, I should be able to see a picture of you. All right. If you want to, do some journaling. We're going to do some journaling today in the workshop. There's going to be some psychic stuff, some spiritual stuff, some stuff I'm not sharing in this video, excerpts from my PDF, and even some downloads, a little bit of the downloads I got today. Little teasers of my upcoming PDF. Also, as I said, I will be doing basic to intermediate, basic to advanced natal chart readings, $10, 3 people only. First come, first serve. Email me. Once I get 3 people, it's gonna be closed. The opportunity to get your natal chart reading for $10 will only go on till 6 p.m. Eastern time. So if you don't email me before 6 p.m. Eastern time today, I can't do your natal chart reading. Okay? $10 sent to my Cash App or my PayPal. My Cash App is money sign Coach V Hunter. And all the information that y'all need will be posted in the community news within an hour. Okay? So just check the community news on how to donate, how to participate in my workshop, how to get your natal chart reading, how to get the free seat, one of the free tickets to the workshop today. Okay, Mars energy came out. Big work, big energy, but don't mean chase money. It means that you're helping. Okay? If you're in it for yourself, when you go to do your work today, you're going to feel like your powers are blocked. If you're just all about you getting money, your powers are going to be blocked. You're going to find that when you're trying to expand on a download, or you're trying to access a creative energy, you can't do it. Hi, everybody. Okay, once again, if you'd like to send a donation for appreciation for this live video, you can send donations to my Cash App at money sign Coach the Hunter, or you can send it to my PayPal. Okay? All right, bye, y'all. I got to go. Got to hydrate. My throat chakra's dry. Bye-bye, everybody.